Today's ticket hasn't seen a win in over 18 months. Welcome to today's Lotto lecture. Welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at Triple Golden Cherries. Picture to the left, you can see what that ticket looks like. Here's some quick things we should know. The top prize is going to be worth just $500,000. The ticket price is $5. The overall odds are 1 in 3.64, and it was launched on May 22nd, 2023. First, we'll take a look at the odds at launch so we can compare them to where they are now. On the left side here, you can see the prize amount, the odds at launch, and the total prizes in the game. What we're most concerned with today is that $500,000 top prize and everything you could expect to find in the average book down, which includes the $20 prize, the $10 prize, and the $5 prize. Next, we'll take a look at its most recent top prize claims so we can get an idea on how long it's been since we've seen a win. It's had 7 of its 10 top prizes claimed, leaving 3 left. Its most recent win was on July 29th, 2024. So that's been about 18 months since we saw the last top win. And for those curious, it was purchased at K Food Mart on 1421 22nd Street South in St. Petersburg. But most importantly, let's take a look at the adjusted top prize odds for January 28th, 2026. Picture to the right, you can see the prize amount and the prizes remaining. The formula we're going to be using is the number of top prizes remaining over the number of winning tickets left times the overall odds. For this ticket, that is going to be 3 over all these numbers you see here to the right, times 3.64, which is going to simplify down to this, which equals this, which translates to 1 in 1.9 million. And since the original odds were 1 in 2.2 million, that means it's going to be 19% more likely to win a top prize than it was at launch. Now, let's put these numbers into context and compare them with our other tickets. It's important to calculate the chances per dollar since not every ticket costs the same. $300 is divisible by all ticket prices, so we'll assume this is our budget, and we'll compare this with our current top chance ticket. The formula we're going to be using is the 1 top prize times the $300 budget divided by the cost of the ticket for every X tickets. For double your money, our current top ticket, that is going to be 60 over 992,000 for 1 in 16,000 for every $300 we spend. For Triple Golden Cherries, that is going to be 60 over 1.9 million for 1 in 31,000 for every $300 we spend. That makes this ticket about 2 times worse for winning a top prize than our top ticket. But the top prize isn't everything. Let's take a look at the expected value per book and let's get an idea on how much we'll be winning back. Picture to the right, you can see the $20 prize, the $10 prize, and the $5 prize. Books of $5 tickets contain 60 tickets for a total of $300 per book. The formula we're going to be using is the prize amount times the number of prizes in the book for each prize bracket over the book cost. For this ticket, that is going to be 40 plus 60 plus 35 over 300, which equals 135 over 300 for a 45% return, which represents how much money you would expect to win back on an average book. This return rate is just okay. Most tickets lie between 40 and 50%, so this is right in the middle at 45%. The odds of a top prize being in any particular book right now are going to be 1 in 31,000. But let's say instead of buying tickets by the book, you buy them by the 1,000. This calculation will provide some insight on that. Picture to the right, we can see the prize amount and the prizes remaining. The formula we're going to be using is the prizes left of each tier times the prize amount of each tier over the ticket price times the prizes left times the overall odds. For this ticket, that is going to make this giant jumbled up fraction right here, which is just going to equal 0.69, which tells us that if you bought every ticket left, you'd win 69% of your money back. This essentially means that you lose 31% of your money on average at a large scale, and that the average return a person is likely to see is going to be between 45% and 69% depending on how much you buy. Now, let's get my face out of the way for the Florida Lottery tier list. Real quick, if you're new here, this column depicts how much better or worse the ticket is right now compared to when it launched. This is the game name, this is the game ID, the cost of each ticket, the top prize and instant cash value, the number of top prizes remaining, the number of tickets remaining, what its overall odds are, its top prize odds per $300, the number of activated books currently for sale at retailers, what the percent chance is that a top prize is among those activated books, how many days since the top prize was won, what the return is at the book level, and how much money you'd get if you buy everything back. And this is the placement where it is on the list. Since the top prize isn't $1 million or more, I've got a separate tier list down here for those other prizes. So for $500,000 top prize, it's our second entry, making it number 1 on that list. If you wanted to include it into the main list, it would slot right in at number 7 on the list if you included it in the main list. It's 19% better than when it launched. It's $5, $500,000 top prize, 3 top prizes left, 5.7 million tickets, 3.64 is its overall odds. It's got a 1 in 31,000 chance per book, or $300. It's got 893 active books with a 3% chance that a top prize is among those books. And it's been 547 days since a top prize was claimed. You got 45% book return and 69% overall return. Overall, it's a pretty average ticket in my eyes. What's going on, guys? By viewer request, I've got Triple Golden Cherries here. I've never played this ticket before, so I'm kind of excited to see how it goes. So it looks like I have to see 3 identical prizes, and you win that amount in these games up top here. All right, and then we got to check usual winning numbers with your numbers. Let's see. 31, 39, 20, and 28. All right, let's see that last number. Too bad. Well, how was my return since starting this channel? Well, for every ticket I've covered on the channel, I've bought one to scratch, and I've tallied up how much money I've spent and how much money I've won. For our Lotto lectures with today's loss, that brings us to negative $52. But we had a colossal $200 win on 300 times the cash. Click the link below if you'd like to see that. And that brought us our total to only negative $92. So we're doing pretty good right now. So to summarize, for January 28th, 2026, the odds to win a top prize in any one ticket are going to be 1 in 1.9 million. The adjusted odds for a $300 budget are going to be 1 in 31,000. Your expected return when buying a book is going to be 45% at the book level, or 69% overall. And the odds are great, and the return is just alright. Thank you for watching today's Lotto lecture. If you liked it, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next lecture on either the $20 triple match or the $10 mystery multiplier. Those are the last 2 that are left that I intended on covering. If you want me to cover something that is not those 2 tickets, be sure to let me know in the comments below, and I'll cover that one next as well. And remember, play smarter, play responsibly, know the odds, and I'll see you next time at 5:45 p.m. EST.